Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. This is line to left. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Anthony goes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony goes.
That tails back over, strike one. And he takes this one high. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Jose Iglesias will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they fooled him at the changeup in his last at-bat. I got to believe you go after him again with that changeup.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Justin Upton comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And the 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near for something else.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Deoner Navarro is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Deoner Navarro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Goes is after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Goes is under it. One away.
Up next for Chicago, Garcia.
Ready now, Avisail Garcia. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. 1 away, and Jimmy Rollins is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And Rollins will lay off here, and he's worked the count back to 2-2.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Still 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ghost has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And a relay to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Long throw to third. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down, trying to go. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left.
The 4th inning, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Leadoff man retired now for the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez.
Victor Martinez.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ian Kinsler stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Hot shot to third, and a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him as he's currently leading the American League in that category. And he has to be happy with his results at the plate. He's been locked in, and it's resulting in a lot of games like the one he's having here.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They still trail it here 3-1. Adam Eaton heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit out towards second. Kinsler's there for it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Melky Cabrera will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
Goes on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4. James McCann will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Anthony Goes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Jose Iglesias will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And that's in there for strike one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
After it is Cabrera. And that ends the inning. Todd Frazier will step for the White Sox here in the 6th. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Martinez will wait on it. 1 down. Digging in, Deoner Navarro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mark Lowe will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he is in there. 2 gone, and Jimmy Rollins strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Kinsler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. Miguel Cabrera will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
This is hit well out toward left field. Gone! So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 41.
Victor Martinez digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. Ground ball left side. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number
Ian
3.
Kinsler digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Austin Jackson is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Number 10, Austin Jackson.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Adam Eaton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Pulled toward right center field. Goes has a beat on it. 2 down.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2. Nick Castellanos steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, but that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, James McCann. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Anthony Goes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Eaton going back. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3. Jose Iglesias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion, and he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Justin Upton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 Tigers. Jose Abreu will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Shot towards second. Well, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Yeah, and that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
That one, usually a major force in their offense.
First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, tough slider right there. Had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ghost going back at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Deoner Navarro will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Brett Laurie will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And he lays off there 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox lead 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Miguel Cabrera digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
1 away.
Yeah, take a couple of home run balls out of the equation, and he really hasn't pitched all that badly. Good start to the inning here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. J.D. Martinez is next as he finds. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. So with that home run, he's now just too shy of an even 100 for his career.
Well, 100 home runs is a nice round number, Matt, but not such a big number that he'll get too excited about it. I'm sure he'll get the ball, put it on his shelf, and move on.
Called strike 0-2. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Ian Kinsler steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Nate Jones will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Runner goes for second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Left side. Frazier is there. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3.
Your attention, please. Now
coming in now in the 9th to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez. Avisail Garcia will be the man trying to start the rally in the 9th against K-Rod.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Gets on top of 1 here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the 9th. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Austin Jackson makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Miguel Cabrera. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 5-3. So long from Motown.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs.